with a huge 500,000 fonts to choose from, how are you supposed to know which one is right for your brand? Get it wrong and you could actually be putting people off from following, engaging and buying from you. Let me show you the 4 easy steps to choosing the right fonts for your business. By the end of this video, you'll end up with just 2 or 3 brand fonts. 1 character font, 1 great for titles and quotes font, and 1 body font that you can use everywhere. Step 1 is deciding what you want your brand to say about your business. My 14-year-old daughter has an amazing sense of style. She's into everything emo. The hair, the outfits, the enormous shoes, the attitude. She loves to dress up and show off her personality through her clothing. So I would be shocked if she decided to go out of the house wearing one of my floaty long boho dresses. Wouldn't look right. It wouldn't show off her style. Her style screams character. So just like deciding to make a statement when you dress to go out, you need to decide exactly what your brand statement is. Do you want to look fun and welcoming? Do you want to look exclusive and luxurious? Do you want to be that girl next door brand that everybody feels comfortable talking to? Or the show off your homespun green credentials brand? Start knowing what your brand character might be, then hop on over to my fun little brand character quiz, link down below in the description, and get a helpful freestyle guide to just get you started. Jot down a few adjectives, they're in your freestyle guide if you do the quiz, that describe your brand's character. Got them? Right. On step 2, you need to choose one character font that sets the style of your business. This font will be the star of your marketing. And as the star, you don't want to overdo it. It really needs to shine. That gorgeous statement necklace looks best when worn on its own. You don't want to end up looking like Mr. T. Let's choose that font. Just like colour psychology, there's also a psychology behind choosing typography. Every font already has meaning and a lot of history attached to it, and you can use this to your advantage. So, serif fonts, the ones with the little twiddles, it's a pro term that, at the edge of the letters are traditional, respectable, reliable, mature, formal, and because of that, rather comforting. Sans serif fonts are modern, clean and objective, straightforward. Script fonts are elegant, classic, sophisticated and affectionate. Slab serif fonts are bold, contemporary, trendy and solid. Display fonts can be full of character and are often used for headlines. They can be friendly or expressive, funny and definitely unique. Handwritten fonts are more and more popular as people are looking to be more personal, friendly, approachable and far less formal. You can search most font websites for these categories of fonts. As a website freak, my favourite is good old Google fonts because I know that these fonts are easy to use on all websites and look good in all browsers. And they're free. Let's hop on to the Google Fonts website. I'm looking for a font that suits a personal brand for a female coach. She wants to appear friendly but professional, approachable and genuine. So I'm looking for something handwritten. So we can either scroll down through this or we can use some of the filters. On here you can search for serif, sans serif, display, handwriting, monospace. So let's go for handwritten because I want it to be a personal brand sort of look, and you can just scroll through these and see what comes up. How do they make you feel? So this is kind of an elegant one. Dancing script, I like that one. Satisfy, again very handwritten but readable. But the search options are a little limited on this main Google Fonts site. So I like to use another site called Goo Fonts. And it's basically just tags all of those fonts with some characteristics here. So it gives you more search terms. This time I might be looking for a character font, an organic clothing business. And they want to appear trustworthy and green and rustic, organic. So I'm going to filter to, let's have a look at authentic. Let's see what comes up for that. And again, just scroll through. It seems these are they're a bit childish. I don't think that's quite the look I want. Let's try Bohemian. Oh, I like that one. That looks like a sort of old-fashioned sort of type. See what appeals, what really jumps out at you at being rustic and organic. You could also have a look on Canva. Got a whole list of fonts. I would be warned though, some of these you can only use within Canva for free, and if you wanted them on your website or on your PC, you would have to go and find out how you can get yourself a license. But if you only use Canva, that can be a great place to start, and there are some lovely options on on here. Another one that you can use for free fonts is Font Squirrel. You can search by these find fonts down here. So again, we've got display, script, slab serif, hand drawn, retro, novelty. These are all free on here, so you know that you don't have to pay and you're fine for the license. If you want to spend a little bit of money and get something that's a little different to what's already out there, is creativemarket.com. I love this website, and if you want a handwritten font, this is a great place to get it because they do an awful lot of these handwritten type script fonts, so this could be a good one for you. Once you have that one character font, lock it in. This is the one you'll use to add a punch of headline character to all your marketing. So now we need to find a matching body copy font that won't fight your character font, and most importantly is super easy to read. So go for something plain, something that requires no effort to understand. You don't want your audience having to decode everything you write. But it does need to match your character font. So we're going to cheat. There are lots of font matching websites to help you out there. Let's dive into one of my favourites, Fontjoy. So here we are on Fontjoy, and this is a really useful tool for matching up Google fonts. It's very easy to use. You can either just keep on randomising by pressing the generate button, and it will just go through all the Google fonts that are on there, or you can set your character font up here and then see what matches. So if we just go into here, and you can then change it to the one you've chosen. So let's choose that Satisfy font. There it is. So we've got that as our character font, and then we just lock it in and then click generate, and it will generate what matches, which is very clever. You can change the filter, so we could look at something very similar. Don't like that, I can't read that for the titles. Or you can give it high contrast. So we need to find a matching secondary font that we really like and then lock it in. So we've got Mooly here, and then I'm just going to click generate again. Might go for very similar. Let me see what we get. So we've got a very characterful header, a subheading font which is Mooly, which is really large, so it does stand out, but you're not struggling to understand what we're saying. And also, as you can see, it's chosen Mooly for the main text, and that goes really well because it's actually just the same font. And that often is the way to really create a very cohesive looking font choice for your brand. So I'm going to lock that one in as well. Hooray! We have a set of fonts. Let's make sure you use them, which is why step 4 is commit. Make a record of your new fonts and stick to them. I've said it before and I'll say it again, consistency is king. Add your fonts to your style guide. If you haven't put this together, you'll want to watch this video next. Then you need to download your new fonts from Google, or if you bought them, download and activate them on your PC. If you use Canva and have a pro account, again, link in the description, then upload to your brand kit so that you can start using them in your projects. No choosing a random font just because you got bored or it came with a post template. Keep it consistent. And to help you do that across your brand, pop on over to my 6 essential brand identity elements video to make your visual marketing even more powerful. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and let me know how you've got on.